If you've missed buying a property simply because you think that the price of the infrastructure of that particular property is very expensive, then I think you should watch this video. A lot of people, in fact, I've had people love a property, but when an offer letter is being sent to them, they'll always tell me, why is the infrastructure levy this expensive? When it comes to real estate generally, and specifically in Abuja, you have to understand that you pay infrastructure levy. Whether you pay it now or later, just have it at the back of your mind that you are going to pay for infrastructure levy. One, especially if you are buying from an estate. What are they using the money to do? If you're buying from an estate, you will be rest assured that you want to live in an estate that is peaceful, right? That is cozy, right? That is beautiful, that is classy. The money that they get from infrastructure, that's what they use in making all this available for you. Imagine you buy a property from an estate and you realize that these people don't have order. Would you like it? Absolutely not. Understand that infrastructure makes the location increase. For example, if you see light come to a location, it is money they use in getting it. If you see that the roads are being worked on, it is the money they got from the infrastructure they are using to get it right. Water too, and so many more. Understand that it's not a tool or a medium for developers to get money off you as an investor or someone who wants to invest in real estate. Just understand that it's a situation, it's a process that you are going to benefit from in the long run. Also understand that even if they don't separate the money, most of the times some developers add it to the money, but definitely know that you are going to pay for an infrastructure levy one way or another. The second and the important thing you also understand when it comes to infrastructure is, for example, if you are buying from an estate and nothing is happening there yet, that's very much okay. But if you realize that things are happening there, is a one-way method on you discovering if government presence or government owns the property. For example, if the developer in question starts building road, putting light and all that, and the government does not come, it's one way to know, okay, this property is great and also ready to be invested in. Infrastructure is very much necessary, right? It comes with so many beautiful things. It also can bring government presence to that location. Imagine in a location that a lot of developers have properties in that particular location and everybody is doing so much to add some major infrastructure in their estate. What happens to that location? It will definitely increase in price and in value. And most of the time, because of that increase, government presence can come there. A lot of private or public institutions can now start coming there. Yes, infrastructure is beautiful. When you understand it like that, you can also find basic ways on how to make it work to your own favor. I'll end this video by saying that the 2 points I gave earlier on to explain the need and the reason why infrastructure levies are charged always by the developers, and for people who have lost buying properties because they think that the infrastructure levy is quite high. This point will also help you stay enlightened. Because like I said, it's even better that you hear from someone who say, oh, this is the amount of money you're going to pay for this project, rather than you walk into paying for a project innocently, pay for the land and all that. And maybe when development gets to the location, they now bring out the bill to you to pay for. Most of the times it's not cheap. So a lot of people feel cheated because they didn't tell them at start. Have this understanding and it will help you invest and invest right. These major infrastructures will get a lot of people, like I said earlier on. Schools will get to the location, properties, people will come to that location because they are seeing growth, they are seeing development. They want to bring their businesses, their offices, whatever they are doing to that location because they are seeing growth and they will like that people will eventually come and associate with them. If you found value in this video, let me know in the comment section. This is one of the boring videos you can ever watch, but if you watched up to this very point, I believe strongly that you're a smart investor and you want to invest right. Reach us on the number shown on your screen. We'll help you showcase to you some properties that already have their infrastructure levy ascertained and some that also you can invest in and you pay less infrastructure levy if you start up the process. We would like to help you invest right, especially in Abuja. See you in our next video.